never find another love like mine. One who loves you the way I do. You'll never find, as long as you search, one who cares about you the way you know you do. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself here, baby, but there's no one else. There's no one else but you. No. I'm back. Alright? Choke no joke, you already know what it is. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday. But I just came on real quick because I wanted to give props out to my man Maino. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Maino. Maino, I don't want to say you the only one, but it's rare that I hear people check Vlad when he's checking our black card, our hood card, and want to know the hood more than us and know street guys more than us. I'm trying to kill an N-word out of my vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? You know, for guys like, you know, Tony Yayo and them, I don't really see them give Vlad feedback because, you know, I guess they just want to get the check, you know. But sometimes I seen Uncle Murder do that, like very, very, very. And then Yayo was defending Vlad for murder too. So, you know, Maino, you're a rare breed, you know, when it comes to the street integrity thing, and still carry that flag. So I want to give you props for still maintaining that street integrity, right? And like I said, it's not too many people that check Vlad on his facts, his black facts, his hood facts, his street credibility, which he has none, but he seems to keep telling us, black people and street dudes, about the streets and our blackness more than us. So Maino's list of the people that more recently Ari Spears checked him on Vlad saying 90s artists wasn't going platinum. 90s hip-hop artists was not going platinum. This is what Vlad told Ari Spears. And he checked him, and of course Vlad had to Google it to say, oh, you're right. But us knowing in the culture, growing up, buying records, buying CDs, no, that is the most absurd statement that anybody in hip-hop ever could make, saying that 90s artists wasn't selling a million records. That is blasphemous. But Ari Spears, he checked Vlad for that. I posted it on my Instagram, but they took it down for whatever reason. You know, the truth hurts. You know, but getting back to Maino, and shout out to Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley, I appreciate you too for checking Vlad on his black facts. Thinking he know black music more than us by telling you that Every Little Step was Bobby Brown's biggest hit. We all know Every Little Step ain't Bobby Brown's biggest hit, but Vlad had to once again go to Google and look it up and say, oh, I meant streaming. So, you know, these people look up Google and Wikipedia and stuff. We lived it. And as blasphemous as it was to say that to Teddy Riley, Why would you even question Teddy Riley when he was a Bobby Brown producer himself? Come on, Vlad. Just ask the questions, get the knowledge. You learned the little thing here and there. Please, Vlad, you got to stop doing this. Because now, once again, here we are with Maino. You're going to tell Maino that Keefy D and the Southside Crips, or any Crips in general, would not travel to Vegas in the 90s with guns because Vegas was a family-friendly place. They was promoting circus and all this BS crap that you heard in these cases, why they didn't want to solve the Tupac case, that these gangbangers would not take guns to Vegas because they were scared back then, because Vegas was a family place and they had the circus and was promoting family fun and family things with the stratosphere and all this stuff, that the gangsters of the 90s will not go from California to Vegas and carry guns. Vlad, stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, man. Please. Stop, bro. And Maino's telling him, there's no way possible, I'm believing, that Keefy D and them went all the way to California without no burners. Some Compton Crips gonna go from California to Vegas and ain't got no guns, and gonna get a gun from a nigga from I gotta put an N-word jar out so I don't say the N-word. That a dude from New York, Zip, he gonna take a gun all the way to California. To Vegas from New York. But these California dudes ain't gonna take a gun 3 hours away to Vegas. And they gotta get a gun from him. Maino's like, Vlad, no, I'm not buying that. You're not telling me that. Like, I've been in the street too long for you to tell me that if I lived in California, even though I'm a New York dude, even though I'm in California, I'm not going to have a gun in in Vegas. I ain't got a stash spot. Nigga, we had stash spots in the 90s, Vlad. Do you know that, Vlad? That most dudes in the streets, by the late 80s, we already had stash spots in cars, bro. In the 80s, we had those, bro. '80s, Vlad. The 80s, right? So, Keefy D and them balling the way they was. Tupac, the BMW that Tupac got shot in had a stash spot in it and had 2 guns in it. So you telling me Keefy D and them was scared to bring some guns to Vegas and everybody already was having stash spots at that point? Now this is where, and I thank Maino for pointing that out, even if they had the gun under the seat, they taking that chance, right? But here's where Vlad don't do the research and just listen to Greg Caden and these lying-ass people. Vlad, if you would have did the research, you wouldn't even said that to Maino. Why? Because Keefy D, he might have even said it on your goddamn platform. That one of his homies said, yo, we got the choppers. And he told him, nah, we good. We don't need that. He said his little homies in Vegas told him they had the choppers. And he told him, nah, we good, we got guns. And then there's also this story where Orlando Anderson had said that, or somebody said Orlando Anderson had a gun in the hood of their car. They had a gun stashed in the front of the car they traveled out there with. So who would be scared to take a gun to Vegas, but they out here supposed to be killing people? So I'm not going to dwell on that. I just like the fact that Maino took the time to tell Vlad that's preposterous. Like, that don't sound right. That they would have to get a gun from a dude from New York and they from California. The fact that they wouldn't even take a gun to Vegas because of Vegas. Vlad says, nah, because in Vegas, you'll get 20 years for a gun back then. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Vlad, did you even look up the law? The gun laws in Vegas in the 90s before you made that statement? 20 years for a gun in Vegas back then? Come on, Vlad. Vlad, you interviewed a lot of black people. You even dated a black woman. You hung out with some black people. Bro, it's certain stuff for us, Vlad. We don't got to go to Wikipedia. We don't got to go to Google. Because there was no Google and Wikipedia back then, Vlad. We lived this. Sometimes you should just that's why you have to apologize to Marlon Wayans. Because you got enough calls that said to you, nigga. Never called it in the N-word, y'all. That said to you, and you ain't even an N-word. Russian, you think we gonna keep coming on your show and you are disrespecting the Wayans? Nah, Vlad, I can't do your show no more. And that's why you apologize. You didn't get that kind of backing or that for Farrakhan, because everybody don't rock with Farrakhan like that. But you got more people out here that rock with the Wayans in our entertainment world that will stop messing with you for the Wayans before they stop messing with you for Farrakhan. But Vlad, you don't have a black card, you don't have a hood card, you don't have a street card. But you do have black friends. You have a black friends card. So it is probably in your best interest so you don't look crazy like you did with Maino, like you did with Avery Spears, like you did with Teddy Riley, and many others. Stop challenging black people on black stuff. Stop challenging the street dudes on street stuff because you met some people and hung with some people, Vlad. You're making yourself look bad, bro. And this is why a lot of your guests is falling off. Like you're not getting the people that you would used to get. And once again, to all y'all that go on Vlad, when you sitting down and you answering these questions, would you answer any of these questions in the precinct? I'm just asking. Would you? If you can't sit down and answer these questions in the precinct, why are you on Vlad answering these questions? Huh? Choke no joke. I'm out. I'll be back with more later. Peace.